Surprise, surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
You're goddamn right.
As you sit there and wonder, what in the hell did this man just make me watch? I just want to welcome you back. Welcome you back to the Thunderdome. I took a break. I took a break from racing for a little bit. I had a lot of other. I've been creating content in a bunch of different genres, in all the different spheres of the brain rot that is the internet. And I learned some stuff. And then I wanted to do some racing. I came back to the worst week in Gran Turismo 7. That daily race A is the most fun race ever, but the DR, there's no DR change. Everything. So I decided, let's play ACC. What's ACC like? I've never had a competitive multiplayer match ever. So we're just gonna see what it's like. It was amazing. It was so fun. Hopefully this will be a short video. I haven't posted for a while because I've been posting on all my other channels that I don't share with everyone. But you know, I'm just a dirty little crackhead. I had no choice, but I was just fiending. I was starting to get the shakes from not racing. I didn't race for almost a full month, and I came back and jumped right into GT7. Immediately dropped from DR rank A back into B. Because everyone is a piece of shit. Why is everyone? What's up with the penalty system? Someone tell me in the comment section, what is going on with the penalties? Why am I getting smashed off the circuit and no one's getting any penalties? And everyone is just taking advantage of it. Are we back to no penalties again? Is there no rules? What's going on? Anyway, let's check out this ACC thing. Assetto Corsa Competizione. It's fantastic. More people should play it. But it's hard to get a good match. And people still drive like assholes. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see about the racing. We'll see. I'm just a dirty looking.
Not a crackhead.
You're not. You're worse than a crackhead. Because at least a crackhead gets up off the couch every now and then to go get some more crack. A crackhead says hello to all his little crackhead friends. A crackhead gets his steps in. But not you. You just sit there 24/7 staring at that little black box, sucking on that pipe. You still want a new phone though, don't you?
Yes, please.
You're goddamn right.
I've played ACC a couple times, but whenever I join a match, there's never anybody ever in there. There's always only just like one driver. I don't understand how to play the game. So anyone, if you're an ACC and you want to, I know you need more player. I know the player base is low. Tell me what's going on. I don't understand. Right now, I'm absolutely panicked. I'm panicking, trying to figure out how to adjust things. What do I change? How do I change things? What the hell is going on? Because I know like tire pressures. I don't know if I should go with an aggressive setup, a safe setup. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure that you know the pit lane limiter is turned on in case I have to pit. Because you'll get a drive-through penalty. Dude, the penalties are brutal. You'll get multiple drive-through penalties, and it just completely ruins the race. But definitely never give up in ACC. Don't quit, because like anything can happen, dude. Anything can happen.
Terrifying.
But I ended up qualifying what was it, P4? Yeah, I qualified P4, P5, whatever it was. And basically a full grid. I've never seen a full grid in ACC before. I don't know if something changed. I don't know. Because I have like no rank at all, so it doesn't let me play with like the competition servers. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to improve it. I don't know other than just continue to race. And I'm scrambling. I know if you don't press the start button and start the engine, that you'll be disqualified and you won't be like you'll get a penalty for that. It's just like I am panicking right now. I have no idea. The microphone doesn't pick up very well. So I start to drive away. I was trying to make sure the pit limiter was turned on, but I turned it on. I didn't know that it would just be on all the time. So I can't even get in formation to even start the freaking race. I'm like, what am I doing? What do I do? What do I do? And I'm like scrambling, and I'm finally, okay, I finally turn it off. And I catch up to where I'm supposed to. Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm going to absolutely ruin this race. Why am I even up this far in P4? I've never even really played this game before. There's like a full 20-person grid. So you have to keep pace. This is really cool. You got to keep pace with them, you know, and you keep it in the green, and the leader takes off whenever it goes green. And you got to get a good jump. If you don't get a good jump, you get swallowed up a little bit. I'm getting swallowed P5 right now.
Hope nobody gulps us.
So best as I can to not ruin everyone's race. I'm just like, please don't kill me. And then I don't realize about the cool brakes. You see my rear brakes are ice cold. My front brakes were heated up, but I gave him just the tiniest little tap. I felt terrible about it. But I didn't slow up because I didn't really take a position from him. I didn't lose him really any time. It was just a little baby tap, little first turn incident, no big deal. But then they dry humped each other. I don't know what the hell that was about. And so I carry on. So, you know, there's only a couple things we're going to check out in this video, so I don't bore you to death. I'm just kind of curious about the gameplay on ACC. I followed him. We both go a little bit deep into that chicane. I just wonder about the sportsmanship in this game, because it seems like every time I do a good overtake or try to get around someone, they always drive their cars into me. I don't understand like what you're doing that for. I'm like kind of confused. I go wide there. Luckily, dude gives me some space. I didn't want to crush him when I re-entered the circuit. But we're carrying on. Everything was golden, dude. I just, you know, this guy, he got good track position. I wasn't going to go over in front of him. He's up the inside on me. I just had to concede. I wasn't going to, you know, whatever. But he makes this little mistake, this little wiggle, and I just take advantage of it. I see the wiggle, and I just go up the inside of him. I knew he was going to go wide there and catch that oversteer. And I just went up the inside. Good thing it didn't capture any of the audio from this, because I'm saying the most horrifically sussy things you've ever heard in your entire life. Everything I said was horrifically gay. Not that there's anything right with that. But then I couldn't get Parabolica right to save my life. They changed the name of this turn. They changed. Is it not called Parabolica anymore? I forget. But it just seemed like I couldn't get anything right. Now here we go. I'm a middle of the road defense guy. Okay, and that's just how I am. I go middle of the road defense. It's I always, that's my go-to unless we're on final lap type shit. So I go middle of the road, and it crushes me. We'll see on the replay. I wiggled a little bit. Luckily I'm Supermax. Cue the Supermax music, because I just did a pirouette and just continued on, and I didn't even lose the position. In fact, the guy that just crushed me, he's actually still behind us. That's not him beside us right now. He's still behind us. He's behind us now. But again, dude had me, obviously, because I went through the road, so I just conceded that position to him as well. I wasn't going to fight him. But you'll see I go middle of the road defense on this next lap too. I go middle of the road on this next lap, but the guy is respectful and he does not absolutely cream me from behind. See what I mean? See what I'm saying? Cream me from behind. Dude, the shit. I got it. All right. Let me stop here. We're gonna jump into the replay real quick, because I need some opinions. I need people that play ACC. Tell me, is this the norm? Is the sportsmanship horrific over here? Should I just go back to Gran Turismo and just deal with it and just be done with it? But this game feels really nice, man. It really is. The sound quality, just everything is just like, everything just feels really good. I didn't mess with any settings. This is all just base settings. I don't know, but it's a really good game. Like, I really enjoyed racing it. This was my first time ever racing it, really. I tried it a couple times before with my G29, but this was my first time with the G Pro, and it just felt phenomenal. When the engine starts, I mean, you can feel the engine like in the steering wheel. It's kind of weird, dude. It's like, I don't know. I really enjoy it. So this time I go middle of the road again. I go middle of the road, but the guy behind me this time, he doesn't crush me. I go middle of the road. He thinks about it. You see him wiggle to the right a little bit, but then he goes, nope, I can't get around that. And then he just falls in line. No contact, everything goes. That's what I thought was going to happen last lap. when I went middle of the road. But you'll see on the replay. Tell me if I need to know if I moved a little bit too much. And I didn't move on purpose. It was just, dude, the cars feel really weighty. They feel really good. I felt terrible. I felt terrible giving him that little tap right there. This is my first online race really on ACC with all these people. And I didn't know what to expect. I felt terrible for bumping him, but I gotta be honest. You guys tell me, should I have waited up for him for this? I didn't think so. I didn't lose him a position. I didn't really lose him any time. And then they decided to have dry hump each other. I don't know what that was about, and I just kept it moving. But yeah, I mean, it's out of nowhere P2. I qualified P5. There was like 20 some people qualified. I qualified P5. Like I said, this is on a regular setup. There's no, I didn't change anything. I didn't change the tire pressure. I didn't change anything. And on ACC, it's all about the setups. On Gran Turismo right now, with them allowing some suspension setup changes and stuff like that, it's been kind of nice. I haven't played, but them doing that is nice. I went wide right here like a maniac. The car can get a little bit weird sometimes. It really can. Like right there, it just didn't want to stop for me. Luckily, he gave me some space. But there's one incident. That's all we're really watching this for one incident that I'm on ACC. If you play ACC, I need you to tell me in the comments. Is this how people race on ACC? So that was a good move by him. I didn't mind this move by him, but I gave it right back to him. And we made no contact there. Because I got out of shape. This whole straightaway, I was on the back foot because I went wide. So I just let him have that inside. I didn't want to cut him off and block him off. But then he made a mistake. And I just took advantage of it. I seen him, it was just that little bit of mistake. Tried to give him some space. This guy did great. This time he knew how to brake properly behind me. It was fantastic. I was so worried he was gonna cream me, but he didn't. And as you can see there, just real quick, that was a normal middle of the road defense for me. I didn't go to the inside. He wasn't sure what he wanted to do. You seen him. You seen him. He was thinking about going, but my middle of the road made him go, no, I'm not gonna do it this time. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. ACC people, you guys don't play, huh? You don't like middle of the road defense? Because watch what happens the next time I do middle of the road defense. You tell me. So again, middle of the road defense, but this time the follow driver is different. It's not the same guy as before. It's a totally different guy. So I go middle of the road. Let me see what angle would be best. And yes, I did pull some shit like that off. So middle of the road, he makes no attempt whatsoever at all to avoid me. He tags me. I say, nah, forget all that. I'm just gonna keep going. So you tell me, did I do some ACC people that race this all the time? I'd never play ACC. You guys tell me, did I do something wrong here? Am I not allowed to do middle of the road defense in this game? Because look at this. What up? What? And I came out still in front of him. Look at both. Look at them. That's who tagged me right there. That McLaren. We'll see from his angle. I did move a little bit. I did move because during the live race, I said, man, did I wiggle under braking? Did I wiggle under braking? And I did wiggle a little bit. That was a little bit of a wiggle. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Nah, that's on him, bro. That's on him. I will admit, that is a little bit of a wiggle. But he's not. There's not enough room there, bro. You're approaching me. All right, there's gonna be some arguments. All right, everyone, argue with me. Nah, bro, that's on him. That watch, he comes around and he's probably like, shit, that sucked. And then there I go. with a track limit warning, just kept the position. But this is a phenomenal game. How come no one's playing it? Like, I have no ratings. There's like, I don't know. This game this was like my first real race online on ACC. Like, I played it before, you know what I mean? I came on and played to see what it was like and everything. But this was my first time like really playing it with like a full grid. And man, it was fun. Look at boy, he just slided. The controls are a little strange. I can't lie, they're a little bit weird. So I just wanted to end the video here. Yeah, I ended up coming home P5 with basically a full grid. About 20 people were driving, letting in. I think it got down to 15 or so. A bunch of people quitting right at the end. But it was a solid 20 people, 20 driver grid every time for the most part. From the jump, it was my first online race. I on ACC. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, this isn't a normal video for me. I haven't posted for a couple weeks, almost a month now. I just wanted to get back. I appreciate any new subscribers. A couple of new subscribers popped in while I wasn't posting. Normally I post a lot more than not at all for a month. But I had some other things going on. I had some stuff to do, some other content I make on other channels. And I learned some stuff, and so this isn't a typical video for me, but I'm gonna do some new techniques with some of the new recordings. The Gran Turismo content is gonna be a little bit different. It's still gonna be me being, you know, a goofball and just splashing teams and doing dumb stuff, because that's just who I am. So I don't know. Hopefully you liked the video. I was just messing around. I wanted to post something.
It's okay.
Me if I didn't post. I said I was coming back like 2 weeks ago, but you know that it just kept going and kept going. But nah, I'm back. I'm gonna be racing again. We're gonna do a little bit of ACC. We're gonna do Gran Turismo, of course. It was just a rough week on Gran Turismo. I came back on a bad week. That's for sure. There's some stuff that I like about it, but you know my rank is dropping very fast because I'm just not. I haven't raced for a month, so it's kind of rough. ACC is awesome. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Did I wiggle? Did I wiggle too much? And what I mean by wiggle on that move was when I applied the brakes, the car suspension and compression and everything I just the cars feel very different compared to Gran Turismo. I didn't move like the telemetry would show. I didn't move my steering wheel to the left at all. I just when I applied the brakes, when I slammed those anchors on going into turn one like that on full application of the brakes, the the car moves, the car does things. So I didn't move the car on purpose, but I do feel like it moved slightly, but also I have to say that was 1,000% on him, and I'm interested to hear people argue with me. So anyway, yeah, a little bit of a different video for me. I know you're not used to stuff like this, but we're gonna be mixing it up. We're gonna try some new stuff, and I'll be posting a little bit more often. And we'll do some Gran Turismo and some ACC, maybe even some F1 24. Maybe I'll get brave and try a little bit of that. But let me know what you think. Haha. That guy, dude. You know what? To be honest, I'm pretty sure if he what he did may have been against the law. With him hitting me like that, he probably should have got pulled over. You know, it's on the scene at the
Step out
time.
of your
But
vehicle, please.
next time he might not be so lucky.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
I have an itch on my back. I can't reach it.
Okay. You want me to scratch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Lower. Lower. Lower.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Hold your arms out.
A sobriety test by 7:30 in the morning.
Now fly like a birdie. Faster. Faster.
Pretty sure this violates my constitutional rights.
Now bark like a chicken.
What?
Do it or I'll shoot your feet.
Arf, 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 arf!
Now touch your nose. Touch your other nose. Touch my nose.
Ooh, it's wet.
That means I'm healthy.
You're very retarded.